It's hard to imagine the world without the crunch of Lay's. These golden, delicate, and thin chips have long become more than just a snack. They're part of culture, part of cozy evenings, friendly gatherings, and on-the-go bites. But what's behind their perfect flavor? How do millions of potatoes transform into perfectly thin, uniform, and flavorful chips? Today, we're heading inside one of the largest Frito-Lay factories in Europe, where hundreds of packets are produced every minute, in an atmosphere of sterile cleanliness, high automation, and engineering precision. It all begins long before the factory, in the potato fields. Only select varieties are used, with the perfect texture, moisture content, and starch levels. Harvesting is done using special machines that not only unearth the tubers, but also sort and clean them from dirt and stones on the go. Every day, dozens of trucks deliver thousands of tons of potatoes to the factory. Each tuber undergoes strict selection: shape, color, and absence of defects. Everything is checked by optical sensors and automatic scanners. Any flawed potatoes are instantly rejected. There's no such thing as almost good enough at this factory. It's either perfect or recycled. Even if the potatoes look clean, they still undergo a two-stage wash. First, powerful water jets and rotating brushes remove dirt and soil. Then, a second wash eliminates the tiniest particles. The tubers then enter giant abrasive machines where the skins are carefully removed. At the end, you get clean, shiny potatoes that undergo visual inspection by cameras and final checks by operators. Anything that doesn't meet the standard is rejected. Only ideal tubers move on to the next stage. The potatoes are loaded into centrifugal slicers, spinning drums with razor-sharp blades on the edges. The slicing speed and pressure are calibrated so that each chip is exactly 1.5 millimeters thick. That's no coincidence. This thickness gives Lay's their signature texture, crispy but not dry. Different chip lines require different blades. Classic Lay's use flat slicing. Wavy chips need serrated blades and a different slicing speed. Immediately after slicing, the chips go through a water stream to wash off excess starch. Skipping this step would cause chips to stick together in the fryer. The clean, sliced chips go into powerful drying tunnels. Here, they're gently blasted with hot air, fast but controlled. This removes surface moisture and prepares the slices for frying. The key: the chips should be dry on the outside but retain slight internal moisture. That's the secret to the perfect crunch: a golden crust outside with a delicate inner bite. Now comes one of the most important stages. The chips are sent into a fryer over 12 meters long. The temperature is around 175 degrees Celsius. The oil is a custom blend of sunflower and canola, optimized for flavor and heat stability. Each slice fries for just under 3 minutes, long enough to evaporate moisture and transform the starch into a crispy crust. An automated system controls every aspect: oil level, temperature, fry time, even chip color, all monitored in real time. As soon as the chips reach a golden hue, they're automatically removed from the oil and pass through vibrating screens to shake off excess oil. The freshly fried chips immediately undergo optical inspection. High-resolution machines scan each slice, searching for burnt, misshapen, or overly dark chips. Anything substandard is blown away by a jet of air. Next, the batch undergoes manual spot checks. Experts assess flavor, aroma, texture, and even the sound of the crunch. Lay's isn't just a snack, it's a promise of taste. And there's no room for compromise. Now comes the most magical moment: flavoring the chips. In giant rotating drums, chips are coated with seasonings: paprika, cheese, bacon, herbs, lemon, onion, chili, dozens of options for every taste. Each seasoning is dosed down to the gram. The chips tumble until each slice is evenly coated in aromatic powder. The balance is calculated so that the seasoning is rich, but doesn't overpower the natural flavor of the potato and oil. Once the freshly seasoned chips leave the flavoring station, they move on to one of the most impressive stages: automatic weighing and packing. Powerful vibrating feeders transport the chips to multi-head weighers, a system of numerous weighing bowls that instantly calculate the right portion and release exactly the amount of chips needed per bag. Thousands of bags per hour. Not a gram wasted. The weight is controlled down to tenths of a gram, and if sensors detect an underweight package, it is automatically removed from the line. The weighed chips move onto the packaging line. Here, a special multi-layer film with an aluminum barrier is formed into a tube, sealed at the bottom, filled with chips, and sealed tightly at the top. Before sealing, an inert gas, usually nitrogen, is injected to replace oxygen. This prevents oxidation and helps preserve the crunch. Each bag is printed with vital info: production date, batch number, expiration date, factory code. Some countries also require a QR code with ingredient origin details. The finished bags go through a final quality inspection. Machines scan for seal tightness, cut accuracy, and label readability. Anything suspicious is rejected. Even the glue used to seal the sides and seams is tested to meet international food safety standards. The packed chips are automatically moved to storage. Here, temperature and humidity are tightly regulated. Lay's are stored in conditions that eliminate condensation, overheating, UV exposure, and contamination. Logistics follow the FIFO principle: first in, first out, ensuring only the freshest chips make it to store shelves. The warehouse is just the beginning of the journey. Next comes shipping. Bags are grouped, palletized, shrink-wrapped, and loaded into refrigerated or insulated trucks. Chips are shipped all over the world, from supermarkets in Paris to gas stations in Mumbai, from airport vending machines to doorstep online deliveries. Each shipment is accompanied by digital documents, quality certificates, health clearances, traceability codes. Every bag's journey can be tracked down to the minute. Lay's is a brand built on trust, and quality checks don't stop at the production line. In the factory labs, regular tests are performed. Microbiological purity, fat, moisture, and salt levels, oil acidity, packaging quality. There are also taste tests for flavor, aroma, crunch, and aftertaste. Even the sound of the chip breaking can be a quality criterion. If anything's off, production halts. Lay's isn't just potatoes and salt. Each region has its own lineup. In the US, barbecue and sour cream and onion. In India, chili and chutney. In Japan, wasabi and sushi. In Russia, mushrooms with sour cream and crab. Each flavor has its own recipe, unique seasonings, and sometimes even its own production line. The Lay's factory is more than just a production site. It's an innovation hub. Here, they develop reduced fat chips, gluten-free versions, vegan ranges, recyclable packaging, biodegradable films. They also implement AI for defect detection, robotic arms on the line, and even AR codes. Scan your bag with a smartphone and discover the interactive story of its creation. Despite high automation, every bag has people behind it. Engineers, food technologists, line operators, quality analysts, taste testers. Many have worked here for decades. Their mission isn't just to supervise the process, it's to make the perfect product every single day. So now you know how a bag of Lay's is made, from a farmer's field to your kitchen. Each chip is the result of dozens of steps: washing, slicing, frying, seasoning, packing, and inspection. This is flavor verified at every stage. This is technology, taste, and emotion. So next time you open a bag, remember how much effort, precision, and passion is behind that crunch. Enjoyed the video? Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us again as we explore the world's most delicious and fascinating food productions.